Israel claims to have killed a top Hezbollah military official during its strike on Beirut.
A big step forward, says von der Leyen. EU to loan Ukraine 35 billion euros.
Israel says a top Hezbollah military official was killed in its strike on southern Beirut, along with 10 other Hezbollah commanders. The militant group hasn't confirmed the death of Ibrahim Akil, but said he was supposed to be in the building that was hit. Akil has served on Hezbollah's highest military body, and he's been sanctioned by the United States for being involved in 2 attacks in 1983. They killed more than 300 people at the US Embassy in Beirut and the US Marine Corps barracks. The strike was a rare one and has pushed Israel and Lebanon closer to war than ever. The health authorities reported at least 14 people died in the attack, whilst dozens more were injured. Shortly afterwards, Israel's military was seen intercepting rockets in the skies above northern Israel.
The European Union will raise a €35 billion loan to support Ukraine. President of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, confirmed the amount during her visit to Kyiv on Friday, along with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. The loan is part of an agreement by G7 countries to raise $50 billion in total for Ukraine from the proceeds of frozen Russian assets mainly held in Europe.
This is a huge step forward. We are now confident that we can deliver this loan to Ukraine very quickly. A loan that is backed by the windfall profits from immobilized Russian assets. So crucially, this loan will flow straight into your national budget. This will improve Ukraine's macro-financial stability, and it will provide you with significant and much-needed fiscal space.
The EU budget will be used as a financial guarantee and the money paid back by Ukraine through the profits from the Russian assets. But it'll have to be approved by the European Parliament and by EU member states. But crucially, it doesn't require unanimous approval amongst all EU countries. Von der Leyen said it's up to Ukraine how to spend this money. President Zelensky said the money will be spent on kindergartens, on bomb shelters, on reconstructing the energy sector and on Ukrainian-made missiles. He called for all of the money pledged to Ukraine to be released immediately. Both he and Ursula von der Leyen stressed the urgency of the situation, given that the Ukrainian energy sector is near breaking point. Shona Murray, Euronews, Kyiv.
The EU pledged €10 billion for flood recovery for Central European countries as extreme weather grips the region. The announcement was made by President of the European Commission Ursula von der Leyen while she was visiting a flood-damaged region in southeastern Poland. While there, she met with the government heads of affected countries like Poland, Austria, the Czech Republic and Slovakia.
Here we say it's 100% European money, no co-financing. These are extraordinary times, and extraordinary times need extraordinary measures. At first sight, €10 billion are possible to mobilize from the cohesion funds for the countries that are affected. This is an emergency reaction now.
EU countries usually are required to co-finance projects to access cohesion funding, meaning the decision for the EU to finance 100% is an extraordinary measure. Across Europe, homes have been destroyed, hundreds evacuated and lives lost as several countries were affected by flooding and extreme weather. Venezuela's government rejected a non-binding resolution approved by the European Parliament to recognize opposition candidate Edmundo González as president of Venezuela. MEPs had recognized González as, in their words, the legitimate and democratically elected president of Venezuela. Their decision follows disputed presidential elections within Venezuela in July, which opposition claims to have won. However, the country's electoral council proclaimed Nicolas Maduro the winner.